In this video I'm planning to explain the exponential function. The difference between the polynomial function and the exponential function. If we start with that one, polynomial function was x to the power of n, and like x square and or x cube functions. Here the important part, the power. Power is the real number, but the base is variable. In the exponential functions, in the exponential part, base is a number and power is variable. It's going to be here. Okay, and we have to be careful about two conditions for the exponential functions. The first condition is a must be greater than 0. A must be greater than 0, and the second condition, a shouldn't be equal to 1. Let's check the question here, and here are they exponential or not. The first one, px is equal to 2 to the power of x. Yes, it is exponential function because base is 2 is first is not equal to 1. A is not equal to 1 case. This is a is not equal to 1. Yes, it is not equal to 1. And the second one here, a must be greater than 0. Also 2 is greater than 0. So both of the conditions satisfied. Px is exponential function. Px is exponential function. Second one, Rx. Rx, is it exponential function? To the power of minus x, it says. To the power actually can be negative. This is not important for us. 3, the base is greater than 0. Yes. And 3 is not equal to 1. Yes. Both of the conditions satisfied. So Rx is exponential function. Here for the Sx, for the third one, Sx is equal to 5x to the power of 4, 5x over 4. And the power is x over 4, the variable at the power. Okay, this satisfied. Also 5 is greater than 0. Yes, satisfied. 5 is not equal to 1. Satisfied. So Sx is not equal to, Sx is exponential function. Okay, about d, is it exponential function or not? We should understand this one. Tx is equal to x to the power of 3. Okay, here the base is x. X, is it greater than 0 or smaller than 0? We don't have any information. It is not given in the question. We don't know that one. So also it is the variable, and variable cannot be in the exponential function's base. So this is not exponential function. And the last one is minus 3 to the power of x. Ux is equal to minus 3 to the power of x. This is also not exponential function because minus 3 is not greater than 0. It is smaller than 0, not exponential function. For this part, we are going to try to understand the graph of fx. If it is exponential function, graph of exponential functions. Here, if you remember the graph of the functions, from the graph of functions, you have to remember this one. Y is equal to when y equals to fx. We were replacing the input x by some numbers, and we were finding the y values, and we were getting x and y coordinate in the coordinate plane, and we were drawing with respect to these points. So if I make table for this one, I need to choose some values for the x, and I have to find the graph of the function. For the exponential graph, easy numbers are like -3 here. I'm going to give some x values, and I'm going to try to find the y values for these are. I'm going to choose x values, and I'm going to find the y values. What is the rule? X is equal to, I'm going to choose -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Generally, students are asking this question, why -3, why -2? I choose these values. Okay, then if it is y is equal to fx, it means that y is equal to 2 to the power of x. If we replace x by 3, y equals to 2 to the power of -3, which is equal to 1 over 2 to the power of 3, that's equal to 1 over 8. So the coordinate of the point when x is equal to -3, y is equal to 1 over 8, it's going to be. And if I replace this value, x is equal to -3 here, -3, and here this is half of it, and one more time, 1 over 8, approximately this point it is going to be. Approximately this point it's going to be. Okay, then when it is equal to -2, we are going to solve the question y is equal to 2 to the power of -2, which is equal to 1 over 2 to the power of 2, and it's equal to 1 over 4. For the second time I'm explaining step by step, and this is going to be equal to -2 and 1 over 4. When x is equal to -2 here, y is equal to 1 over here, it should be like this. So our graph, it's going to pass through these points. Okay, then the third one is minus. The points on the graph here, it's going to be 1, here 2, and here it is 3. And the points are, when it's equal to 0, it's equal to 1. When it is equal to 1, it's going to be equal to 2, the y value. Here it is 1. And when it is equal to 2, y is equal to 4. When it's equal to 3, y is going to be equal to, y is going to be here 8. So the graph, it's going to pass through these points here. From this point it's going to pass through, and if I draw the graph with different color, here it will never intersect with the x-axis, then it should pass through these points and the graph is going to be like this. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the graph of y is equal to 2 to the power of x.